I mean, I just did it. It didn't click in my fucking head that they had the funnel strat thing happening. I didn't click in. Players below master cannot handle that shit. They will fucking freak out. Help me breathe. Inhale, exhale. And it's not even their fault. I can't even flame them that they don't know about that strat, but like no one fucking does it except people that are just looking to like do the whole duo abuse 100% win rate shit. Oh, I can't even blame them. It's if I was a new player, and if I wasn't familiar with that, I would get completely fucking destroyed by that shit too. What a fucking painful match. Please explain how to handle it. You know how we handle it? That game never happened. Ignore that. I was just a tiny break. Small commercial. You can blame them in a way. They all started turning on each other and getting mad at each other. Yeah, but that's not like I can't blame them for that because that's just human nature in this in like competitive games that I've ever seen. The people are always, unless they're actively trying to go pro, like at the top level, or they have like people specific that they've targeted to put in the team. They work together fine, but like in an environment where everyone's just working, like in a solo queue environment, in every game I've ever played, people always fucking hate each other, like 24/7. They're just flaming each other all the time. Going game, random guy picks Heimerdinger or something. How fucking dare you pick Heimerdinger in my game? In my ranked game? When I'm trying my hardest to win, the Heimerdinger has like 1,000 games. He's his best champion. He really feels that he can make it work. And the Heimerdinger just gets flamed the entire match because, well, that one guy doesn't like what you're doing, and it's over. Let's do Domringer for the last match. Ignite Conqueror seems good. Holy fuck, the 3 losses I've gotten today have been so unlucky. One because of the fucking AFK. This last one of the funnel because no one knows how to deal with that in lower elo. And then the first one, actually the first one just drastic out skill. And I picked Olaf that couldn't 1v5 carry. Fuck. That is so fucking sad. Well, still, once I get, as I keep climbing this account through the next few days, the win rate should be pretty good. Once it gets to master, it should be like 75 minimum at least, I think. If I do stuff correctly. If it works out, we'll see. You're just an iron player now. Pretty fucking much, dude. Pretty much. How do you deal with Twitch and Lulu? You know the way that people dealt with it in high elo? You know the way that Abdo started dealing with it in high elo? He started playing Taric. He started playing Taric and just going everywhere with his jungler. That's what he did. And that's why people don't like that fucking strat. They don't like that strat actually being in this game because it's so fucking bullshit and boring to play. So bad. If you need a hug, I can give you a diamond 5 hug, you lowly iron squire. Alright, dude. Can't beat him? Join him. Pretty much. That's basically the strategy against that. Well, in the Olaf game, your first one too. Pretty much, man. Feels bad. Is this why you won't funnel Lulu Riven with me? Feels bad, man. Oh god, Harmless. Oh god. We would never lose a game if we did that. But that's so boring to play. You're not as unlucky as you think. It could have been every single game that someone ran it down arguing with teammates. No, I don't think I was unlucky. Out of all those games, 2 of them were really undeserved. The Olaf one, I'll give it a pass. I could have probably played 1,000. Like I could have, if I played even more perfect. If I win instead of 18 and 5, and I went like or whatever I was. Instead of that, if I went like 26 kills, maybe I would have been able to carry it. But the other two with the AFK and this one actually like tilt me so hard because they're so fucking hard to control, because it's based on like outside variables that you can't control, like a teammate just going to answer the door for 6 minutes, and then this one where it's like the guy picks Garen mid and then he just starts kind of like trolling around while the other three people are flaming each other, and there's a funnel strat going on the enemy team, two people that are duo queue actually communicating stuff correctly. It's fucking tilting. Solo queue is like a little fucking roulette where if you play optimally and good every single game, you'll win almost all your games. But the games that you do lose when you're playing good and optimally are the most tilting ones. You know what? Do you guys know what the difference between a rank 50 challenger player is and a rank 1 player? I'm gonna wait for you guys to see what you guys think it is. Literally, what do you guys think is the difference between a rank 50 player and a rank 1 player? You guys yeah, a lot of you guys pretty much got it right. It's mental and consistency. There are players in like in the top 100 ranks that are rank 1 material, but they play like 5 games optimally, and then the 6th game they play optimally and they get fucked over by a teammate or something out of their control. Their mental goes absolutely boom, and then they lose a bunch of games, and then the cycle starts, and they basically they go wins and losses, wins and losses. But the optimal player will win seven games in a row and lose 3 every 10 games consistently, and will eventually climb. That's the difference. People that tilt super hard are, in Challenger at least, are those are like the top 100 players. If you tilt, if your mentality is not good enough, then it doesn't work out. You won't be able to get rank 1 consistently. Anyway, this matchup, you don't fight level 1 because he can beat you. You want to wait until you're level 3, and then the matchup becomes much easier. All you really have to do is wait until 3 and then use your abilities to counter his. You don't really have any issues against Jax until he hits like level 12, level 13, if he's farmed and actually really or like really ahead of you in experience. So, I mean, this matchup is perfectly playable as Riven. A lot of people say that they're having a hard time against him recently. I don't see why. If you're just playing to farm and scale, I can see how you're having a hard time. But if you're not, then news for you, buds. There's something wrong. Whether it be something wrong you're doing in lane with trading, or just something wrong that you're doing with macro. What about TF play? He tilts off the face of the earth. Whenever he's actively getting rank 1 consistently, if you notice, he'll be like really focused and won't be tilting. His mental will be really good, just saying like, oh, it's my own fault, I should have played better, this is here and there. But if your mentality goes to the point where you're like, I fucking hate everyone, this is bullshit, it's not my fault, that's the moment you start losing. More than you win anyway. This Jax has barrier and ignite. I just realized that. This season, when it starts, I'll try my best to keep my mental intact as when I'm playing high elo solo queue and just focus on improving. It should be much better than just, what do you call it? Just autopiloting the whole way, which is something that I did in the past. Just streaming while I was autopiloting the game and just going for like the klepto playstyle where I just farm up and just see if my team wins or not. I shouldn't do that. I should actually actively be trying to carry, but like in a smart way too. So we'll see. This next season, I'll give it a go. I'll try my best. Doesn't read chat confirmed. You what, mate? You what? You know, what do you call it? As I'm doing these fucking matchups, I can't be looking at chat the whole time. It's quite unfortunate. I wish I had a third eye, you know, but it's not quite there yet. The technology isn't there yet, bud. Hold up, I tabbed out real quick.
The dawn will triumph.
We told you before the game started? Oh, about the barrier thing? I mean, if I was paying any attention to the screen, I should have known myself by looking at my own loading screen, don't you think? You know if RBC could put the Jax matchup on YouTube? I can't watch it now, but I'll be rewatch. We'll see. I'll see which. I mean, I can probably upload stuff, but I don't know if I want to upload like stuff around this MMR yet. Maybe once the account gets a little higher. We'll see. But I still wanted to do a room video that I didn't end up doing. Not yet, anyway. And I want to get something going on the YouTube because it's been about a week since I posted anything. Just a quick trade. Any time that you see an opening in a trade in matchups like this, you should just take it. Like in this situation here, QW auto and disengage with E, or even if he's way too close to you, you don't even need to do a Q. You can just wait for a little bit. Wait, this is not a good idea. Well, now it is. Now it is, but I'm gonna take a little. I'm gonna take it nice and slow. You don't want to rush stuff and fuck it up. That dive wouldn't necessarily have worked if the Jax queued and jumped into the Kha'Zix. He would have been able to kill him. Speaking of RBC, is he alive? I haven't heard from him since he went to the right. Yeah, no, I haven't heard of anything from him either. I hope he's okay. I messaged him earlier this morning to see if he answered, but he hasn't answered, so I don't know. See, anytime this kit, the Riven kit, counters Jax a little bit too fucking hard. Too bad I'm dead here. I didn't think the Evelyn would be there, because she was just on the. That's really weird. Oh well, I'll give it a pass. We've been making matchup guides for season 9 and really enjoy your old ones. I can, definitely, but I do have to find a method of accurately displaying the matchups, because here's the issue I have, and I'll probably make a video on YouTube later, like asking about how I should approach it, like from your point of view, because I also want to take input from the community, at least from the people that are sub to me. How do I establish, or how do I teach a matchup that is basically a completely different matchup on every single tier? If you play against a Jax in silver to platinum, it's completely different as if you played against one from diamond to challenge to master, and then from master to challenger, Jax players play completely different again and again and again. You know, if I teach a matchup for perfect play, that's not how matchups go in low elo. So you don't really learn how to punish bad decisions. You know. Do you keep track of Jaxi? In my head, I do, because I kind of know how long it is in between each time he casts it. So. I should kill him on the next trade because he's down for 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. His E would have come out by now at the moment I threw the wind slash there. Just give general knowledge, mistakes to look out for. It's not that simple. That's the thing. It's not that simple. Because the movements that a player does in lower levels is nothing like the movements people do in high elo that you can actually punish in low elo all the time, and that thing is never explained in like any video that I ever see about low elo. Because every single elo plays differently. And I've just kind of seen how they play from all the years I've been playing this game. They just don't know how to do things properly, kiting, etc. But the thing is that most people that are looking for those, most people that are looking for help in those type of matchups are people that are in that low elo. So like a challenger matchup guide wouldn't help them that much at all. You know? I'm dead. Damn. I was hoping he'd be able to get, or I'd be able to get my shield before that. Let me get my CDR boots. Wait, he just killed. Wait, what happened to Kha'Zix? Why did he? I'm It's okay, I don't mind. This matchup I can outplay it as we go. You mean things like spacing? Yeah, pretty much. Like there's like spacing, there's people just trying to fight in minion waves, there's people that don't know that you should go in on certain levels against an opponent based on what he's doing. And they just let him have the farm, or they just let them play the game when they shouldn't be letting them. Like if you're going, like when I was going against a Renekton level 1, right, and I was explaining that you're supposed to fight him level 1, you're supposed to do that type of stuff. Most players don't know that, and for example, that tip applies for every elo. That's perfectly fine. It applies for every single elo, but then there are matchups like, what do you call it, like Jax, where it's like, don't ever fight him level 1, right? Don't ever fight him level 1. But if he fucks up his E and fights you into your minion wave, and you have enough health to be able to do a Q combo back, you can actually kill him level 1. But again, people will just assume, oh, I can't fight him level 1. Fuck it, I'm not even gonna try to fight him anymore. And that doesn't really work. It's not an optimal... If you follow a guide to the dot where it's like, okay, level 1, never fight him, no matter what. That's already kind of fucking you up. Because it's not efficient. I've seen low elo people picking W or Q level 1 on Jax though. Yeah, that's fine. Picking W I've seen in Korea a long time ago. But I'm saying like actively using your Q to outtrade a Jax level 1, you can do it, but it's very rare. But when it does happen, you should actually go for it and it can net you a free win. But people don't do it because they're like, oh, Jax wins level 1. No point. I'll never fight him. It's really bad. That almost went pretty bad. He went chain, but that's why he took so little damage when I was doing that. Interesting. Can you still deal with Jax late game as Riven? Not really. A really good Jax player, it's really hard to deal with. They'll be super tanky and he'll outtrade you really hard. You can, if you do like a tanky build, just kite around with your W wave clearing, but he'll still be able to take the tower at some point. That's just a matter of league. Like Jax outskills Riven. That's just normal. That's just how it goes. There we go. Got that. Adrian's 10 but no 40% CDR. That's because I'm going Shield Bash and Resolve for this matchup. That's why it's happening, my bud. Shield Bash, Bone Plating. Feels good. How do you play against a Jax late game? Late game, and by late game I mean past like level 16, you have to use your EW to disengage him every time you can. So basically whenever he jumps on you, you do this. That's what you do. Disengage back and just keep kiting. You shouldn't really go for a full all-in, because he'll out-damage you with pure autos and attack speed. We recommend DavyX's guides. I saw a few. There's some stuff that, yeah, is really good, but then there's ones like the Garen matchup, which are not accurate, or like as it's displayed, because for example, if you start E against Garen, yes, you can deny a lot more damage from happening to you, but at the same time, if the Garen tries to Q you level 1 and you have your Conqueror stats activated, you out damage and you can potentially kill the Garen level 1 too. So it's not really like here's what I'm saying. There's a lot of factors for those type of guides, which is why I don't know. I find it kind of hard to do certain guides for matchups and everything, because I feel like if I put one in Diamond, that doesn't. A silver player will learn nothing from it. If I put one for silver, that doesn't help anyone in higher levels of play. It depends on what people are looking for, who specifically you're targeting that to. It's a lot more complicated than it seems, at least to me. I could just take the easy way and just, oh fuck it, I'll just make a guide. Who gives a fuck? I don't care. This guy's Elo, and I don't. I'm just kind of to give the general tips like, Jax has E. Don't get near Jax when his E is up because he does big damage. Like just the general tips, but that shit doesn't help. That shit's fucking worthless. It's like, yeah, I guess so. That doesn't really fucking help me at all. Just dodge his stun and be careful with his Q and his W auto reset. Watch out. Level 6, watch out. He gets resistances. Be careful. Dumbest ways to do guides ever. But most of the guides that I've seen are like that. They just don't go in depth to anything. They're just straight to the point. They go like, Renekton versus Jax. They look at their kits. They're like, okay, wait. Jax can E the Renekton W, so Jax wins, right? And then everyone just assumes in every video, every guy, they're like, yeah, Jax wins, wow. But then anyone with half a brain that if you go in depth to it, knows that a Renekton that uses his W on the Jaxi is actually mentally, like, he has a handicap. Like, you know, it's not that simple. That's why I'm not just pumping out guides 24/7, because it's kind of hard for me to see how to target like what everyone wants to learn, and it doesn't really work as efficiently. I'll have to see.
Order will conquer all. Dissenters kneel before the light. Chaos begets chaos.
There we go. Is it impossible for you to make guides for every Elo? I think it's just it's not that simple. I'm trying to think of it. Like, I could do one like when I'm going against a silver player, one where I'm going against a diamond player, and the one where I'm going against a challenger player. A guide like that might be more accurate, depending on what Elo you're at. But then even then, there's so many factors to go through, so it wouldn't be that easy. I think guides need to have some basic assumption, like assuming similar player skill, XP, and gold at any given time. Yeah, but I mean, the thing is that if you're assuming similar skill, take a look at this. If you're assuming similar skill, for example, in the, I'm just trying to think of a matchup. Hold up. If you're assuming similar skill in a matchup like, what's a matchup that's like really easy to tell who wins and who doesn't right now? Like, okay, Fiora versus Pantheon, right? Fiora versus Pantheon. Even if you're a fucking like silver player, you should be able to beat anyone in higher tiers that is playing Fiora, because the matchup is just that fucking bullshit. The more you go, right? So even if the player skill is that much different, some matchups are truly like super hard to win, to the point where like you can do that. But then most of the matchups in League of Legends are not like that. They're just not like, I picked this guy, and you got counter. It's over. That's not it. I mean, For most champions, that's not the case. There's always like a middle ground, and teaching that middle ground on how you can actually get yourself ahead in certain situations is the hard part, or at least the part that I'm trying to identify how to teach it. Who wins between Jace and Fiora? Jace wins. I'm pretty sure Jace wins if he knows what he's doing. Maybe it makes sense to do it at Diamond Challenger level and just point out mistakes lower Elo players tend to make. Say that you're going against Jax level 1. Again, this is the whole thing I was talking about earlier. He walks up to you. I'm in a challenger game. He will not fucking mess up his walking around the minion waves type of thing, and he'll actually know how to kite back properly. Identifying that and showing it to lower elo players, if a bad player does it incorrectly, it's really hard from what I've seen for the lower elo player to identify that mistake. It's super hard. Emphasizing it is really good, but still it doesn't clearly show when they should go in and when not. It will go a little bit more in depth than that. Alright, let me go back real quick. What do I get? I guess I got humans. Actually, what do they have? They have some armor. I guess I'll get this. In your opinion, which matchup is more difficult, Darius or Renekton? Renekton. Darius is not even... Okay, here's the thing. If you play against the Darius, any Riven player from lower levels, they all kind of struggle against him. And a Garen. Why is that? You know, it's even if you guys, I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys that see me play Riven into Garen most times, you guys are like, how the fuck? Like, that Garen is doing some dumbass shit. He's walking up and he just got one tap by Adrian. You know, like that. Why don't they do that against me? Type of thing, right? But it's just that those like, they're doing little micro movements that I can punish, and the lower elo players don't know what that micro movement is. So that's what I'm saying. If I want to make a guide about an actual matchup or anything related to that, I would want to go more in depth than just like the simple shit like, hey, watch out for this guy. Start E level 1 and against this guy, and then he won't do damage to you. Like, you know, like that. I don't like those type of guides. It doesn't seem to be efficient. What happened to your Adrian Riven account? Still have it. It's if you look it up, it's actually, I think since they removed Challenger, since they're testing stuff, they haven't done anything. But I think it's
Check
Masters.
out this clip after the game.
What is this clip, bud? You could explain the micro movement. I know. That's what I was saying. What is this link? MJ, you know what? Tell you what. Just because I'm a very careful person, send it to one of my mods, hack their computer, and then they'll tell me what it is, and I can check it out. Who wants to check the virus link? Mods, come on! Job well done. Hey, mods, who wants to check the virus link? Alright, arcade. Wait, relax. You got it? I clicked it already. What is it, Green? Okay, boys, I'll be back on tomorrow. 13 games today. We'll do like 13 more tomorrow, and we'll just keep doing it like this over and over. What the fuck? 3 losses? That's what I said. 2 of them were fucking bullshit. An AFK and then a funnel strat. That was fucking horseshit. Only one of these losses I deserve to lose. And you know what? It's a pain. It feels bad, man. It's an old 1v3 you did? Oh, okay. Okay, alright, I'm gonna click it. Okay, I see it. Ah, yeah, you guys wanna see this? This is what I got linked just now. This is a really old. You know, I'm gonna show you guys before I leave my favorite clips that I've seen that I've played with reactions and everything. It's been super nice. Look at this. Okay, so this is a really old one. Let me mute my my playlist real quick here. Okay, look at this. Look at this shit, chat. Look at this. Time to restart another account? Hell no. Hell fucking no. It's okay. I'm using this account to teach anyway. I wanted to get a really high win rate record, but you know what? People don't want me to get it because they're fucking AFKing and shit. Fuck them. Fuck them. I'm still gonna get challenger even with even if I only get like a 70% or 80%. Even with 80%, it's fine. All right, let me show you guys this. This is a really old one that I did. Actually, I'm gonna show you some other ones too. I'm gonna show you 3 things. 3 clips that I think are actually pretty good. From like the old days, it was actually super fun to watch. Okay, so this is one. Back in the QQ days. Yeah, you know, it was pretty good. It was pretty dank for back in the day. Let me keep going. I love this one where, hold up. Higher volume? Okay, sorry. I got it. Relax. I like this one too when Mid Beast came to an A. Just take a look at this shit, chat. This is when Mid Beast came to an A.
You always have to be looking ahead until like, oh shit.
Hold up.
You always have to be looking ahead until like, oh shit. Oh, are you kidding? He's a freak.
That was so fucking funny how I one-shot this guy. This clip was so funny. And then I'm gonna show you guys one that you guys have never seen before. And this was like 5-6 years ago, back when I was still playing in Challenger. And this next one I'm gonna show you, no one's ever seen it. This is exclusive on stream only. No one has seen this clip before. Exclusive.
No. No.
Hold up.
No. Not in there. Can you counter gang? Get him away. You got fucked. Fuck, this game sucks, dick.
What? I showed this one already? Wait, I showed this one already? Okay, I got one even better for you. One, when I was in Platinum Elo, back like 6 years ago, okay? Actually, no, wait a minute. There used to be this one tournament I played a long time ago. It was just like go for rolls, I think, and it was just actually just kind of funny. This is a long time ago, and I was playing Renekton. Like, hold on. This one's pretty good. This one's pretty fucking good. You've never seen this one before, guaranteed. With the commentators.
No, I'm sorry, not the and Oriana picks up that kill. Look, there we go. Renekton going right into the mix of everybody. The Blood Will passive was popped onto Aatrox, but the Crocodile is getting pursued by the entire team. They are hunting for him. Will he be able to get out of there, pick up the kill onto Leona at least, and he is taking on 4 people by himself with no backup, and he's gonna get a double kill. This just shows how big he is. Spirit Visage, Sunfire.
He's man mode Renekton here.
And he did a great knockup, and the shield giving that extra damage. Miyabi could be in a little bit of trouble here. Renekton, will he get that damage? Exhaust is dropped, so that's a triple kill for him. Poppy.
Old Poppy, man, feels good. I want to play against Old Poppy again.
Oh my gosh, a turnaround here.
That was an incredible.
Old Poppy, man. Okay, and the last one before I leave. This is back when I was, yeah, I was once one of you. I was once one of you, and I was once in Platinum, okay? I was once in Platinum, and it was not a fun time. Let me show you guys what Platinum looked like, okay? Let me show you guys what it looked like back in the day. Look at the fucking precision of my thought process. He's gonna come in and check. There's no way I'm in that brush. That old portrait too. There's no fucking way he knows the precision. And now look at the 1v3. The 1v3. Look at my fast Q combo. Hold on. Look at the fast Q combo. Tell me what you guys think of my fast Q combo speed. It looks like it's slow motion. Exactly, dude. The mechanics back in the day were so fucking bad. It looked like we were playing in slow motion, but dude. But I have a Rampage. Take a look at that. That's platinum. That's platinum 1 back in the day. You can't tell me that shit doesn't fucking make you, you know, oof, I really want to go back to that time and just stomp everyone like back in the day. It was great. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna be done for now. I have shit to do. And by shit to do, I mean I'm gonna fucking stuff my face in my pillow and go to bed. 'Cause I'm kind of sleepy. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for subbing and everything. By the way, if you want to watch tomorrow, you know, I'll be back on like around 2 p.m. EST to show you guys how to climb out of fucking Iron 1. I'll show you guys how to get out of Iron, and yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. It's gonna be nice and educational. I'll explain every matchup just like I did today, and I'm making sure that it's gonna be not gone over the VOD on my on the VODs on Twitch, so you guys can actually, whoever just doesn't have time to watch, the VOD will be there to like learn matchups and shit. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Let me take a look and see who's streaming right now that I can leave you guys with before I leave. Let's see who's streaming right now. Who's streaming right now that I want to host? Who's streaming right now? Hmm. Hmm. You know what? Let's just leave you both with my boy Skara. Skara is always doing good work. I always like watching his stream. It's so chill. See you guys.